Hey guys, what is up, and I welcome you to a new episode of Did You Know? This one of course featuring Fiora. I will be doing a big stream marathon in about 2 weeks, so definitely look forward to that. But let us jump straight into Fiora's abilities. Fiora's passive is great for the HP regen it provides, especially in the laning phase. But don't forget, dealing physical damage with your abilities will also proc the passive on top of auto-attacking turrets. Unlike some other abilities, Fiora's Q will begin its cooldown after the use of the second lunge rather than the first. Fiora's W will only block the auto attack damage, and it seems like item effects such as static shift will still go through the effect. Somewhat odd, but her E is an auto attack reset upon cast, which can add a lot of extra damage if used properly. Unlike Fiora's passive, the extra movement speed that she can get with her E active whenever she attacks will not work on structures. Each auto attack in her burst of speed buff will give her bonus move speed for 3 seconds, which means it can last even when her burst of speed buff is gone if timed properly. Fiora's ultimate applies on-hit effects such as lifesteal or timeout, however it will not affect critical strikes. The attacks that are made within Fiora's ultimate are still registered as auto attacks, meaning if she's blinded or ulting at Jax while he's dodging, all the attacks will miss. Spell Shield will block one of the 2 Qs from Fiora. It will block her W, and it will also block only 1 hit from her ultimate. The reason Timeout or Hydra is so good on Fiora is because it is not affected by the damage reduction on the same target from her ultimate, constantly dealing full damage every hit. Remember, she will always appear at her initial target for the last hit on her ultimate unless that target is dead. This can be used against and for Fiora. Also, her ultimate tends to prioritize hitting each champion at least once within the range of the ultimate before it begins to hit the same one again. Did you know that Fiora can hit invisible targets with her ultimate, however it will not deal damage to them? Alright guys, let us jump into some cool facts and lore about Fiora. Did you know that Fiora was designed by someone named Volti, who also made Diana, Draven, Vayne, Xerath, and many more? Her voiceover actress is named Karen Strassman, who also voiced Cassiopeia, Shyvana, Zyra, and even Elise. Fiora's fighting style is based off of fencing, and apparently a specific French fencer that might be named Julie d'Aubigny. This is even further backed up by Fiora's French accent.
I long for a worthy opponent.
Jumping into Fiora's lore, Fiora was known for her skills with the blade and sharp tongue, constantly boasting her perfection. She surpassed her peers in skill very quickly and is constantly looking for a challenge as a duelist. Her main goal is to surpass her father, who's a legendary swordsman. One night, her father was caught cheating in an arranged duel which questioned the honor of the whole family, Fiora of course included. As a means to try and clear up her name and her family's name, Fiora challenged her father, won, and demanded control of her family house. Even after this, however, she still had a shadow of doubt tainting her reputation, so she vowed to pass her father's legacy and prove she is the best duelist in all of Valorant, not just Demacia. Fiora's name is derived from the word fiori, which means flower in Italian, which can in turn reference to, of course, excuse my pronunciation, Fiore di Liberi, who is an Italian fencing master. Her taunt is a form of salute that is seen as honor in duels, which is something done before and after a sparring session. Taking a closer look at the icon for her passive and her ultimate, Duelist and Blade Waltz, Fiora seems to be in her Night Raven skin and not her classic skin. A lot of people compare Fiora's ultimate to Juggernaut's ultimate from Dota, which is named Omnislash, which in turn plays homage to Final Fantasy VII's Cloud and his ability, also called Omnislash. Fiora's burst of speed move, her E, can be a reference to Diablo 2's Assassin class, which has a skill with the exact same name and extremely similar effects. Fiora's quote,
"Prepare to die,"
can reference to Inigo from The Princess Bride, in which a quote is said as follows: "Hello, my name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die." Fiora's taunt,
"I like you. I hate to kill you,"
also references to Inigo from the quote, "You seem a decent fellow. I hate to kill you." Apparently, during her joke, she is drawing Teemo's face in the air. One of Fiora's rivals is Jax, due to him being known as one of the finest fighters and his unmatched mastery of weapons. Her other rival is Lux, because of her Crown Guard heritage as well as being too optimistic for her. Royal Guard Fiora may reference to the Musketeers of the Guard, which is a fighting company of the French monarchy. The hilt on Night Raven Fiora's weapon is based on the Italian design called Swept Hilt. Even though you can see Fiora holding her parrying dagger in the artworks, it is nowhere to be seen in-game. Headmistress Fiora came from the cliché in American sitcoms where the teacher is seen as a sexy and flirty person to students and parents. Alright guys, that unfortunately does mark the end of this episode of Did You Know featuring Fiora. Please don't forget to throw in a like if you did enjoy this episode and also share with your friends. You can also write down below who you'd like to see in the next episode. As well, I'd very much appreciate it if you guys can follow my Facebook and Twitter fan pages. Description below will contain the links. But as always, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode and I really hope to see you next time. Peace.